Will pipeline politics affect your vote in 2019?
I think that the environmental question will definitely have an impact on everyone's vote. It's an important issue today and tomorrow, and so the pipeline issue is part of that environmental dossier. Yep. Will it affect my vote? I'm not sure.
Not necessarily, because I'm from Toronto, or just outside of Toronto. So, as far as the pipelines, to me, it's kind of an isolated issue. I really don't pay that much attention to it.
If I'm going to vote in 2019, would the pipeline impact my vote? Not too much. I don't think it's a big, serious issue, though I am in favor of the pipeline. I think it would be good for our economy, and I think the objections against the pipeline are really unfounded, the danger of oil spill. So we have so many oil tankers going here already, and American oil tankers happening already. I don't think that's much of a concern.
Pipeline politics will absolutely affect my vote in 2019 as a young person who wants to see a future. And knowing that we have 10 years now, given the IPCC report, to keep fossil fuels in the ground and to limit the effects of climate change, I will be voting for the folks who say no to pipelines and say yes to a renewable economy.
In 2019, I think it would, pipelines and environmental issues would 100% decide who I'm going to vote for.
No, probably not, just because simply I don't really think any political party is really going to manage to change anybody's outcome, really. It's going to be the same thing no matter who's in power. It's going to be run, it's going to go through courts, all that. And I believe I think both the Liberals and the Conservatives they want the pipeline built. So it's just a matter of getting it through the courts, all that there, and once that's figured out, it'll be built.
No.
Why?
It's not something that I think that matters to the Ontario kind of people.
You just don't think it's a factor here?
Not here. It's more Alberta and out there.
Yes, especially people in Alberta, especially they're not very happy about that. So I think for election is going to affect for that. Yeah.
Why would it be important to you personally?
Yeah, it's important for me. It's for the economy, for the Canada, and for the Canadian people. It's very important for the pipeline.
Probably come into it, I would think. Yeah.
Why?
Well, it's something I think we got to deal with, whether we do it or don't. We got to deal with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, want somebody who's thought the issue through. So,
How high up on the list is it for you, though?
it's up there. It's not the top.
I would say yes. Well, I just think Alberta is really hurting these days, and I think they got to get that oil moving. That's in a nutshell.
I think it's a factor, but not a decisive one. I think, in part, perhaps based in Ottawa, it's less regionally sensitive than it is in BC and Alberta in particular. But broadly speaking, I think the Liberal Party policy of balancing pipeline building with carbon tax is the right one, although it remains to be implemented effectively.